There is a silent fear inside every grief. That feeling better means betraying the person you love. That to laugh is to forget. This essay answers it gently. Every grief hides a quiet guilt almost no one says aloud. If I keep living, if I laugh again, if I make plans, am I betraying the one I loved? This book by Dr. Alex Mitre begins exactly there, not with a sermon but with tenderness, answering a fear that follows the heart through every absence and goodbye. The first truth is simple and hard at once. Love does not disappear when life changes. It changes place. It changes language. It changes the way it walks beside us. To let go is not to tear something out of the heart. It is to open the hand after recognizing the precious thing that hand was holding all along. Before we can accept anything, we have to stop fighting what we feel. There are days of anger, days of longing, days of disbelief, days when the body understands before the mind does. None of that is failure. Grief is a slow intelligence, and hurry only hardens it. Meaning often arrives later, not on demand. Pain needs a place, but not the whole house. Give it a chair at the table and tell it the truth. You are here because I loved, because this mattered. Naming the day helps. Today is a day of anger. Today a quiet day. Naming does not fix everything, but it gives the storm a shape, a tone, a movement we can follow. Then comes the harder art of keeping without clinging. Keeping honors, clinging injures. Memory needs balance, because if we only remember the last day or the last conflict, the story turns unfair. A whole life never fits inside its most painful moment. Forgiving yourself is also part of letting go. Small rituals give absence a form the mind cannot yet organize. A candle, a letter that needs no answer, a recipe, a flower, a phrase of continuity repeated until the heart stops returning to the same place of suffering. Ritual does not slam a door shut. It opens a window so air can enter a room that had grown heavy. To keep living is not to abandon anyone. Grief is not a straight staircase. It is a tide, and the waves that return after months of calm are not failure. Letting go, in the end, gives love a wider home inside you. No longer a room closed by pain, but a calm presence that accompanies you without stopping your path. Topic development. The silent guilt. The fear no one says aloud. Better means betrayal. Every grief hides one question. If I keep living, if I laugh again, am I betraying the one I loved? This book answers it with tenderness, not a sermon. Key concepts. Fear, love, forgetting, living, permission. The underlying idea is, to let go is not to stop loving. To let go is not to stop loving. It is to let love breathe. The bond. Love does not vanish when life changes. It moves. Love changes place, language, and the way it walks beside us. We no longer care through presence, but through memory, gratitude, and small acts of devotion. Key concepts. Place, language, memory, gratitude, care. The underlying idea is, love changes place, not substance. The first step. Stop fighting what you feel before trying to accept. There are days of anger, days of fog, days when the body understands before the mind. None of it is failure. Grief is a slow intelligence. Hurry only hardens it. Key concepts. Anger, longing, body, mind, time. The underlying idea is, grief is not crossed by rushing. Giving pain a place. Offer pain a chair at the table, not the whole house. Allowing pain means recognizing it without surrendering control. Name the day. Today is anger. Today is quiet. Naming gives the storm a shape we can follow. Key concepts. Space, naming, dignity, channel, limit. The underlying idea is, what hurt speaks of what was loved. Without comparing, no one grieves the same, because no one loves the same. Some talk endlessly, others fall silent. Some sort photos, others cannot look. Comparison wounds because it tries to measure what cannot be measured. Key concepts. Rhythm, silence, words, memory, respect. The underlying idea is, your grief is yours, not a contest. Living memory. Keeping honors the love. Clinging injures it. Keeping preserves with peace what helps you remember. Clinging holds so tight that memory can no longer breathe. Choose with tenderness, not by inventory. Key concepts. Preserve, release, box, tenderness, choice. The underlying idea is, keeping spares memory from only pain. On guilt. We love from our limits, never from perfection. Guilt arrives when love searches for a place to put the irreversible. If only I had said it. Arrived sooner. Forgiving yourself is part of letting go. Key concepts. Guilt, pardon, limits, past, compassion. The underlying idea is, I did what I could with what I knew. I did what I could with what I knew then. The whole story. A life never fits inside its most painful moment. The person you love is more than the ending. There were gestures, laughter, habits, reconciliations. Remember something that is not the goodbye. Key concepts: gestures, laughter, habits, words, fullness. The underlying idea is, a life is larger than its worst day. Small rituals. Ritual gives absence of form the mind cannot organize. A candle, a letter without an answer, a recipe, a flower, a phrase of continuity trains the heart not to return to the same place of suffering. Key concepts: candle, letter, recipe, gesture, window. The underlying idea is, ritual opens a window, not a closed door. Continuing. Grief is not a staircase. It is a tide that returns. To keep living is not that it stops hurting. It is that pain stops being the only narrator. Relapses are waves, not failure. You never start from zero. Key concepts: relapse, wave, calm, tribute, care. The underlying idea is, a cared for life is its own tribute. Synthesis. Open the hand, not to lose, but to let love breathe. You do not have to stop loving to let go, or forget to heal. Letting go gives love a wider home, no longer a closed room, but a calm presence that walks with you. Key concepts: open, memory, gratitude, peace, continue. The underlying idea is, to let go is to free love, not lose it. You do not have to forget to heal, nor prove your pain for it to be real. If you want to go deeper, the book How to Let Go of a Loved One, a gentle book for saying goodbye with love, gratitude, and peace is now available on Amazon. The purchase link is in the description.